My name is Kiki, and you are watching the Stoner Girl Diaries, where I'm a girl who's a stoner, and these are my video diaries. Now, today, I'm throwing it back old school YouTube, and we are going to do a get to know me video. So I have a couple of questions here in my hat to introduce myself to you guys for my first YouTube video. And then I also have a spin wheel on my phone of different ways to consume. And we are going to be going back and forth answering questions about myself and consuming together to celebrate 420. So let's go ahead, light up our first J and get the video started. So here is my lighter I will be using. And now let's light up. Here you go. And really quick, what I am smoking on is I am using a Lazy Susan 1/4 cone, and I have rolled up some sachet. This is Purple Raz Kush. So these are what I'm smoking on today. So let me know what you guys are smoking on for this 420 holiday as well. So we're about halfway through. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out since we're gonna be smoking the whole video. But before we get started with the bigger, funner stuff, let's do a quick little about me. So, hello, my name is Kiki. I am 25 years old. I am married, and I am trying to pursue content creation. I do have a TikTok and Instagram that I'll make sure to have a link down below. I would love for you guys to follow me there. And yeah, really nothing much about me. I am a Scorpio. My birthday is November 2nd, 1999. And yeah, other than that, I am a stoner who loves to yap. I am a certified yapper, and that's why I want to do this, because all I do is yap to my spouse and my friends all day. So I figured, why not yap to some strangers? So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. So what I have is, just on Google, I went to type in the name spin the wheel thing. And what I have on here are dabs, taking a bong rip, lighting the J again, killing that, taking an edible, or calling it. I put calling it on there because I'm scared I'm going to get a little bit carried away. If it gets clicked on too early, of course, I'm not going to quit on y'all. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Okay. So my luck, of course, I got done. So we're going to go ahead, spin that shit again, and we're going to see what we get. All right, so a bong rip. I have my little glow piece right here. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my bowl, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so same thing is in there, the Purple Raz Kush. Same thing, because I had my grinder still filled with it. Same lighter, so let's go ahead and take as big of a hit as I can. I apologize in advance for my cough. I'm a cougher, so I apologize. So we're going to take one more to give it that last little touch to kill it off. Okay. So I have my hat filled with questions. These are just various questions I got off the internet, to be honest. I just thought of a couple that were good questions to ask. So here we go. Which famous person would you want to be BFFs with? And I wrote this down and fully had somebody in mind, but like I'm thinking back. So like the person was Wiz Khalifa, and that was mainly because good weed. Good weed. Great weed. Another story for another day. I smoked with Wiz Khalifa. Look at that. But anyway, good weed. But it's also tobacco, so I don't know. But honestly, yeah, probably Wiz Khalifa. Good music, good weed, good vibes. That'd be cool. Probably a good person to have in your corner. And yeah. Throw that on the floor. My cat will play with it. And now we are going to spin the wheel again. So I'm not going to like remove that. I can like get it again. So we're going to go ahead, spin the wheel. And we got another rip. So, because we got it again, I am going to take a bigger one. I'm going to push myself to take a big girl one. Because I take baby ones. I try to save my lungs. But it's 420, so I'm going to try to take a big girl hit. So, I'm going to fill this up and be right back. Okay. So we got it ready. We're gonna take a bigger hit. Let's see how long I can go. I'm gonna count in my head, and we're gonna see how long I can go. Okay, ready? Ready? Okay, yeah, cool. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Five count is pretty good. Ooh, 5 count's pretty fire. Hold on. Don't gas me. Hold on. This is kind of big. Hold on. Don't gas me. Hold on. I can do it. Fuck, the longer it sits, the worse it's gonna be. Hold on. Don't gas me. Hold on. Okay, ready? It's easy. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're cool. Don't gas me, we're cool. Easy. Light work. Easy. I'm gonna pause it there. Okay. We're gonna go with a question. Yeah, we're not gonna do the second one, sorry. What's the most significant change you made that made you a better person? I was also high when I wrote down these questions, so you gotta bear with me. So, the most significant change I made in my life, I mean, probably learning to be selfish. Like, life is easier said than done. And so learning that I actually need to do what I know I need to do, like, that benefited me the most. And that just meant I had to be selfish in a lot of ways. So I think, I mean, that could be a whole TED Talk, a whole Yap session on its own. But at the end of the day, learning to be selfish was probably like the biggest eye opener for me that got me through every situation in my life. You know, you gotta be selfish in this world to make it. Not saying that you can't have empathy and sympathy for others and care for others, because you always will. But at the end of the day, you also have to try to figure out what's best for yourself. Because if you are not taking care of yourself, then you can't benefit anybody around you. If that makes sense. So I just see it as, once I learn to be selfish, I could be a better person in the other aspects of my life. Once I learn to be selfish with my time and energy, I was able to then give it properly to the people and things that I wanted to. For an example, just like I said, it could be a whole long talk that I have on that. But at the end of the day, everybody needs to learn to be selfish. Being selfish is okay. You just have to have a balance. Don't be an asshole. Be selfish, though. Gotta find your balance. You know what I mean? And Eddie. Wow. Okay. Long story short, I am not the biggest edible lover. Simply because I always underestimate them and then I end up hating how I feel. So I have really been working hard to know, like, low and slow. So I will be taking a fourth. And these, a little bit of foreshadowing for me and my growth as a content creator. This is a company that I will be working with soon, so we're not going to name them yet. But they were very nice to give me these samples. And each gummy is 25 milligrams of THC and 625 milligrams of CBD. And I don't know, y'all's history with CBD. CBD be making me feel a little sicky sometimes. Like, I don't think my body likes how it hits and how strong it is. Always. So I gotta be careful. But so far, I have tried these. So far, I like them. So far, no complaints at all. I will say the taste. Now, some people like the taste of weed. I ain't gonna lie. I like the taste of weed and chocolate together. Weed and fruit. You kind of got me missed. So, flavor-wise, you need a chaser, in my opinion. But I think they are so yummy as far as, like, the way they make my body feel. I think that a fourth is definitely good for the fact that I also have always smoked when I eat that. I don't raw dog this. I want to, I plan to, but I have yet to because I'm scared. I'm a little scaredy cat. But a little Eddie. Cheers. Ooh, and there's the weed. Right. Okay, time for another question. If you could watch a moment from your past, present, and future, what would it be? Okay. If I could watch a moment from my past, present, and future, what would it be? If I could watch a moment from my past, I think I would watch my, okay, so when I was in high school, I was in ROTC, and I was like a high-ranking student, a high-ranking cadet. And so I got to go to like a military camp thing, whatever. And anyway, at the end of it, there was a graduation. And my mom was very sick my whole life. My mom had cancer, and she was sick. And so when I was at this camp, the camp was like 3 weeks. 3 weeks. But to me, that was like a lifetime because my mom was so sick. And anyway, my mom was able to come to the graduation, and I have the video of me seeing her, and I like screamed and cried, and like it was like a big deal. It was so sweet. So I would love to see that moment happen. Just because I miss my mom. She passed away when I was 19, and that was like my best friend. So it would be cool to see a moment like that again. As far as a moment from my present, I would take, so I'm assuming by present it means like within this year, and 2025, it just started. So a moment in the present I would want to go back to. So within this year, probably to when my best friend came to visit. My best friend lives out of state. He lives in Illinois, and I miss him tons, and we FaceTime all the time, and we call each other almost every day. But physically having him here and like back in his room, because he used to live with us, this is his room. So when he was back here, him sleeping in here, and like seeing him around, it was so nice. It was so just like cute and sweet. It was nice because it felt like our family was kind of whole again. But anyway, yeah, that would be the time for the present. And future would be, I want to see my future kids' graduation, high school graduation. And that's because whether my child goes to college or not, I think the biggest accomplishment is high school, because there are so many people who never get there. My father never graduated high school. He never even graduated middle school. And I take a lot of pride in the fact that I graduated. I know tons of people who dropped out and never got their GED even, and they just are having a lot of problems in life because of that. So I just look forward to seeing my kids graduate high school and accomplish something that to some people is so simple, but a lot of people really work hard for. And I think that would be a beautiful moment. And yeah, another question done, out of the way. Let's go ahead and spin again. Honestly, I kind of want the J. I want to light up again. Can I predict the future? I can predict the future, guys. Okay. I'm so excited. We're gonna light that up. Okay, so light up with me, and yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be hitting on this while I answer the next question. So, describe your favorite high. Honestly, favorite thing to do, hotbox. Hotbox middle of the night. Literally, let's have 3 blunts in rotation. Bong, whatever. Vape, cart, whatever you want to do. I love doing a good hotbox. That is just with some good music, like old school Drake. The Weeknd. Yep. Beautiful. Love it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'm not going to roll because I'm going to keep going off this. But I only have 2 more questions in here, so I'm going to answer these 2. I'm going to have to tap it. Mainly because my mouth is dry as shit and I'm hungry. This is making me starving. How much do you smoke per day? Nowadays, on average, I'll keep it a buck. Probably about, in total, a G a day. Between, like, I probably smoke about, like, 1 J a day and then a couple rips a day. So probably about a G a day, to be honest. But I am slowing down significantly. Like, significantly. Like, today, this is crash out today. Like, I haven't done this in a minute. And I'm feeling it. It's like, I think I'm going to bed after this. I'm feeling it. But what was the question? What, describe your favorite high? That was the hot box. Where's the question? How much do you smoke per day? A lot. But I'm slowing down. But that's lit. But I also give myself credit that it's not tobacco. Like, I need to buy wick because I should be using wick, but it ain't tobacco. You know what I'm saying? So I think I get points. If you could live in another country for a year, where would it be? Duh! Thailand! Honestly, I can't tell you why, other than the fact that my spouse says it, and apparently, like, because, like, they're pro-gay. Cool, that's cool. I want to go to Japan, but whatever. Wherever I can smoke weed and have a good time. Smoke weed and have a good time. That's what I want to do. So y'all tell me, would that be Thailand or Japan? But I'm going to say Thailand because I'm going to listen to my spouse. I think my spouse knows more about that type of shit than I would. I I wouldn't know shit about shit, but I would need a passport first. But I plan to get a passport soon. But I don't think I would go to Asia first, like anywhere over there. I think I would probably do like, I don't know, Jamaica? No. I don't know. Where do people go? Anyway. I'm high as shit. I'm high as shit because my eyes are watering. I have one droplet. Can you see that one droplet? One droplet coming down. That always happens. Anyway, I'm going to kill this. I'm going to go... I'm going to go do nothing. Who knows? Maybe get something to eat. Maybe cook something. We'll see. But I thank you for watching my video. Go ahead and subscribe. Do all that good stuff. Follow all my social media where I will be posting consistently. And fingers crossed, our goal is once a week here on YouTube. And yeah. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Make sure to take care of yourselves. And yeah, love you. Bye.